Hey everybody, Dan here from Pain Free You. Today I wanted to talk about this question. Are you white knuckling it through your days and nights trying to recover? So we'll get to that in a minute. Hand on your heart, smile, relax. Breathe in the trust, knowing you're in the right place, knowing you can get better. And breathe out the doubt. All right, so if you haven't gotten my book yet, go get it. It's on Amazon. Search Pain Free You on Amazon or Audible. If you have it and you like it or want to leave a review, go to painfreeyoubook.com, leave a review. So let's get to the topic here. Are you white knuckling it through your recovery, through your days and nights? And what I mean by that is always on edge, always scared, always predicting the worst, always afraid to trigger symptoms, always afraid, just terrified, white knuckling it. We know what that feeling is like. It's like when we're holding on so tight, trying not to do anything that'll mess things up. And I will tell you right now, if you notice yourself in that state of tension, white knuckling it with your hands, your body, you're bracing, you're tight, you're tense, your brain cannot perceive that you're actually okay. It just can't. It doesn't perceive white knuckling is safe. You might think, I'm going to hang on tight so I'm okay. And in fact, it conveys the opposite message. It says, I'm in deep trouble and I'm gripping onto my sanity, to my safety, and unfortunately it works the other way. The tighter you grip, the more you resist, the more you fight, the more you negatively anticipate that everything you do is going to flare up symptoms. Boy, the brain's listening. It's paying attention to how you are responding to life, how you are navigating your day. So what is the difference between white knuckling and a more productive response? Relax. Let go. It's counterintuitive because white knuckling means I'm going to try harder and I'm going to brace for impact because I know it's going to be bad. But trying harder doesn't usually work. It usually just conveys the opposite message to the brain, which is I'm really in deep trouble. And so that's why I really lean into the foundational stuff so much. Foundationally, what's causing symptoms? A false alarm based on a brain oversensitive, misinformed, perceiving danger. The brain's working perfectly. Don't be afraid of your brain. It's just operating on the wrong set of instructions. The wrong set of instructions are things are crazy, things are dangerous, be careful. And it's up to us to say, no, I'm not in danger. I'm actually okay. Symptoms are not evidence of danger or damage. Anxiety is not evidence of danger. It just means that your brain is perceiving it and your brain is on high alert. And the symptoms and the anxieties and even the runaway thoughts are nothing more than a response from a brain perceiving danger. So let's look at this very black and white. If, and it is, if the brain perceives danger, what is the shortest path to conveying that I'm okay? And teaching the brain to turn off these alarms. Safety. Now there's a million ways to convey safety. I did a video recently, like 25 examples of consistent messages of safety. People are looking for the right phrase to say to themselves, the right affirmation, the right thing to wake up and say. And yes, I do a lot of this self-talk. And you hear me, I'm like, talk to your brain, reassure it, you're okay. Come on, brain, Dan, we're okay. We're going to go do this, and you saw I was okay yesterday, so we're going to be okay today. And even if symptoms go up, I'm not going to be concerned. That's a lot of internal dialogue, sometimes out loud dialogue that I encourage. But it's not just that. Sometimes it's a relaxed body, or a power pose. I can do this. A recent success story with Maddie. She said when she would get up and was worried about being dizzy, she would get up and she would do a little shimmy shake dance, which conveyed, I'm dancing, so I must be okay. And there's so many different ways we can convey safety. You can, pet a dog or a cat. You can get out in the sunshine. You can watch the birds or the squirrels. You can put on a calming show. Don't go watch a horror movie. It's probably not going to be great for your brain and nervous system. If you're trying to teach safety, don't watch things that'll scare your pants off. Not a fun idea. But so many things. Call a friend, not to talk about how bad you feel, but to laugh, reminisce a little bit, make some plans, do some things. Our predictions determine a lot, whether or not we're white knuckling or we're going, it's going to be okay. So many people, I finally felt good enough to make plans for a vacation, but now I'm freaking out and my symptoms are going up. Why? Because I'm worried that my symptoms are going to go up and ruin the vacation. And that signals danger to the brain, and so that's why the symptoms are going up. How do we get it to turn around? Change the script. Reverse that inner dialogue. Change the prediction. What if it goes all right? What if it goes well? What if I have a blast? That's just as possible as what if the symptoms ruin my trip. Two predictions. Both can happen. Why would you possibly choose the one that would lead towards a negative experience and a negative outcome when you can simply say, well, I'm going to predict a better outcome. I'm going to expect it to go well. Ask myself, how much fun can I have today? What if it all goes well? You do have a choice. And the choice is, do I continue to white knuckle and say, oh no, this is going to be horrible? What if it goes bad? Or do we choose to let go and not white knuckle and choose, it is a choice, to think, well, what if it goes well? What if I have a blast? How much fun can I have? You see the difference? Those things really do matter. And notice yourself. If you're tight and tense, it's a good opportunity to go, time out. Drop your shoulders. They should not be hanging out with your earlobes. And if they are, if you're feeling like you're not getting deep breaths, why? Sometimes that bracing, that tension just constricts the chest and the abdomen, and we can't really get that deep breath. So awareness, decision. Awareness, am I tight knuckling? Decision. Let me let go. You ever drive in a car and you notice you're a bit stressed out, traffic's a bit crazy, and you realize all of a sudden your hands start hurting a little bit? I'm not talking TMS pain. I'm just talking about, like, I've been gripping the steering wheel really tight for a while. And sometimes it takes a little awareness and decision to go, oh, no wonder my hands hurt. Let me drive with one hand, relax this one, then switch. And let me hang on to the steering wheel not quite as tightly. Because holding on to the steering wheel like this doesn't make you drive any better. Actually, it makes you drive less fluidly, less smoothly. Because grabbing like this, you're more jerky and tense. So, are you white knuckling it through your day, through your recovery process? If you are, notice it. Awareness. Make a decision that the white knuckling is generally not part of the solution, and it is part of what will delay recovery. It won't prevent it completely, but it will delay it. And the more you get out of the white knuckle scared to do everything and anything, and into more of the calm, trusting, believing that this is going to work for me, not only are you going to feel better and be less tense, but your brain has no choice but to perceive, look at Dan. His knuckles are not as white. He's more relaxed, calm, confident, trusting. I guess we're going to be okay. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Love you folks. And as always, we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.